Hey everybody, it is the Friday before fall break. I am so proud of us for making it to this point. And today is your last bell ringer before your vacation, so let's finish really strong. Okay, now some of you guys messaged me yesterday and pointed out that the fact family for Thursday's bell ringer, the numbers were not right. So hopefully you just went ahead and crossed out one of the numbers or crossed out that problem, made it work somehow. Today they look like they are right. So remember, we're going to multiply factor times factor, factor times factor to give us a product. And then for our division problem, the words we need to know are our dividend divided by the divisor gives us a quotient. So you guys go ahead and fill these in. Remember, one more time, dividend divided by our divisor gives us our quotient. Okay. Moving right along, here is our measurement problem. Now we are moving from feet to inches. Feet to inches. Now remember, a foot is, think of like a ruler that has 12 inches on it. A foot is incidentally also about the size of the inside of your elbow to your wrist. So that's about a foot. And then an inch is about, if you look at your hand, whoa, that's a weird hand, but that's the best I can do. An inch is about the size of your first knuckle on your thumb. That's about an inch. So as you can see, we're moving from a larger unit of measurement to a smaller one. Horse to fly, multiply. So we will take our 8 feet, multiply it, times 12 inches in a foot, and then you can go ahead and solve that, figure out what 8 times 12 is. And then for the second one, we're going to move from a smaller unit of measurement to a larger one. So for that one, we're going to say fly to horse, divide, of course, 96 divided by 12 inches in each foot. And I'll let you figure that out because you are all very smart kids and can do it. Okay, here we go with our geometry problem. We are going to name and tell everything we can about this shape. Now, of course, when we see name and tell, that makes us think identify and describe. Now, instead of writing this out for you today, I'm going to give you kind of like a word bank. These are the vocabulary words I want to see in your writing. I do not want to see people writing things like, it is a small shape. That may be true, but those are not the 5th grade vocabulary words that I want to see in your work. I want to see vocabulary words like parallel lines. I see 2 sets of parallel lines here. Remember, those are the lines that travel the same distance apart from each other and never move towards each other or away from each other. So we have 2 sets of parallel lines here in this shape. And the way that mathematicians mark parallel lines are by using these little arrows here. Okay. Other good vocabulary words to include, maybe you would mention the size of the angles that you can see. I can see both acute and obtuse angles in this shape. Acute meaning less than 90 degrees, and obtuse meaning greater than 90 degrees. Okay, I'm sure you remember that this is a shape with 4 straight sides. It's a polygon with 4 straight sides, and the type of polygon it is a quadrilateral. Okay, and this root word here, quad, stands for 4. Like if you've ever heard of quadruplets, you know that that's when a mom has 4 babies at one time, which is insane to think about. But anyway, that's how you can remember a quadrilateral has 4 sides. All right, moving right along. Volume is calculated in cubic units, and the reason it's cubic is because volume is when we measure a three-dimensional shape. The three dimensions are length, width, and height. When you have something that looks like a rectangular prism, like this one does, you can multiply the length, the width, and the height. So I can see 3 cubes going across, 3 cubes going back, and then I see a height of 4 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can multiply 3 times 3 times 4. 3 times 3 gives me 9, times 4 more gives me some number of cubic units. You guys figure it out. All right, line plot time. Smallest value for our data looks like 98, I think. Largest data point. Whoa, we went all the way up to 140. Holy cow. Okay. Well, in that case, I think I'm going to change this to a 90 and then maybe go by tens. What do we think? I'm going to put this all the way over here. 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. I think that will be good. All right. And then you can put your, let me try to make this a little bit more even. Okay, now remember, a line plot, the purpose of a line plot is to represent your data in a way that kind of organizes it for the person looking at it. So let's see, midpoint in between 90 and 100 is 95, of course. Ooh, that's a tight squeeze, but I can get my 98 in there. 98, 101, 99, I'm going kind of out of order, which is probably a mistake. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. 90, I need more space. I can't squeeze these in here quite like that. And it kind of doesn't matter that if things are squished over on this side of my line plot, it doesn't matter as much because I don't have any data in this area. My data is more clustered around this part of the line plot. Okay, so there's my 140. It's hard to stay organized when you're crossing things out and starting over. Staying organized is so important. Okay, got my 140. Now let me come back over here. Got my 100. Got my 99. 100. 101. This is better. 99. 102. 98. 100. 101. So much better. Get rid of this. Okay, so that's it for bell ringers for this week, guys. If you're done with these, then you are one step closer to enjoying your fall break. And I hope you're having an awesome day. Let me know if I can help you with anything.